in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go at the link. Return coming from the 6.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Hey, Smash! Head to 60! Head to 60!
Give now to the running back. Up to the races, middle of the field. We will get this inside the 30.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Ready! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Let's go!
First down, play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. It is caught left side. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
All right, here we go. Second down.
18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
Setting him on the dive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Butker knocks it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Butker on now to kick this one away. It's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
38-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
He has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Nick's looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Nick's quick out wide, complete. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. You know, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Man in motion here. Now Nick's on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Nix escapes the pocket. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over as this gets thrown out to the 20-yard line.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. They'll run here on first down. They'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 3rd and 7. Air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. Play not developing as they'd hoped. So that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's complete, right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Right up the gut. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 from the 43. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Headed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
Tried setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up third and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here they go, getting set for third and 4.
Viking 18. 65.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to run for it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
18, Pioneer. Let's go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be down by contact, so now our attention turns to the flag on the play. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flush down in the pocket. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
Completed out to the left. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
19, let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's going to throw it again. He rolls to his right. He eventually runs out of room here. Defenders closing in, and he just chooses to tuck it and go down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Got it, ready? 70. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
3rd and long for him here. That's incomplete left side.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Panther 6, ready.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. Escapes the defender. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for Dallas 1st down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 13 seconds to go.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll throw again. Nix. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. A great effort, not rewarded. That punches the crossbar and bounces backward. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his effort. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's the one back on the handoff. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
On third down, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that makes it 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hot, 7, go.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready, ready. At the 60.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And having gained about a handful there. Trevon Merrick there for the stop.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go. COVID-19.
He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Running it now out of the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Now he's past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Go.
Dive play straight ahead. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
18 Cardinal, 18.
They give it to him again. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
He'll call his own number. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Buying some time right. Now he takes it, and they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Another carry for it. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 47-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hold on, set.
Here's Nix to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Club is on, I'm with my eyes. Shit, she smash is gone. To the roof for 5 minutes. Just let it burn. He's talking about money, homie. I ain't concerned. I'm a tangible thing. Homie, could go ahead.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down.
Hold on, set.
They've got a man in motion.
To the right, yeah.
You just get the play off. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So we're through 3 here. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Hold on, set.
Desperation time here. Escapes out to the left. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Give now to the running back. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Go track. Go set. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. I got it right now. Let go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line for second down. Pass play now. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Here we go.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
On the ready.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And they take him down right along the 30.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Fields this one at the 3. We dodge the tackle.
The Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, great.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Over set. Ready.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. He just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first down, they'll run. Oh, he loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Completed over the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
The give here on second. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. No. 19, Tiger. 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles leading by 6.
Ready, set.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Given just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's another for it. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Eagles go up by 12 in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
First down is in at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. On the move, headed right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Second down. Here's Nix again. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Finding Johnson once more. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45.
Once more, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Downs 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You want to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Chased out to his right. That throw comes up short. Needed a little more muscle on that one. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Captain. Zero.
Now to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Now motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete. That lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?